Hello, history friends. In his speech at the National Republican Congressional Committee donor event, US President Donald Trump once again expressed his views on the import tariff policy he has implemented for some time. According to Trump, this policy has affected America's relations with many countries, which are now trying to approach him for negotiations after the widespread imposition of import tariffs. Trump firmly stated that these countries are now desperately trying to kiss his butt in order to negotiate more favorable tariffs.
Because I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, sir.
This statement reflects Trump's view on the protectionist policy he has enacted, aimed at safeguarding the domestic industries of the United States, particularly the manufacturing sector and related jobs. The tariff policy announced by Trump has significantly impacted trade relations between the US and various countries, including Indonesia. A while ago, Trump announced an import tariff policy affecting over 90 countries worldwide. Countries affected by this policy are struggling because of the high tariffs imposed on their products entering the US market. Indonesia, as one of the countries directly impacted by this tariff policy, now faces an import tariff of 32%. These high tariffs have led to a decrease in the competitiveness of Indonesian products in the US market. Many Indonesian businesses are feeling pressured as the tariffs make their products more expensive, thus reducing export volumes to the US. Several countries that previously had good trade relations with the United States are also beginning to feel the impact of this policy. Many countries, including major ones such as China, the European Union, and Canada, are trying to find solutions by negotiating with the Trump administration. They are attempting to renegotiate existing trade agreements or find ways to reduce the negative impact of the tariffs. Trump emphasized in his speech that this tariff policy has a clear goal: to improve America's trade position on the global stage. He mentioned that many countries are now pleading with the United States to strike new deals that are more beneficial for both parties. This shows that the tariff policy implemented by Trump has had a significant impact on international trade dynamics. However, despite receiving criticism from many parties, both domestically and internationally, Trump remains firm in his stance. He stated that the tariff policy is part of his effort to reduce the US trade deficit, which he believes has harmed the country in the long run. Trump also emphasized that this policy is not only meant to protect US industries, but also to create new jobs for American workers. At the same time, many parties are questioning the long-term impact of this tariff policy. Some economic analysts warn that the tariff policy could hurt US consumers, as higher prices on imported goods may lead to inflation. There are also concerns that this policy could trigger a trade war with other countries, which could ultimately harm the global economy. On the other hand, countries affected by this tariff policy are starting to look for alternatives to reduce their reliance on the US market. Some countries are trying to expand their markets to other nations or strengthen trade relations with countries in Asia, Europe, and Latin America. Thus, while Trump's tariff policy has successfully increased pressure on other countries to negotiate, the long-term effects of this policy remain a heated debate. Leave your thoughts in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any interesting information about economics, geopolitics, history, facts, and world events. See you in the next video.